Alright, you guys can see I'm over here and I'm just gonna go ahead and fly it out, and I'm trying to go to that boat and see if I can still make it down there. That will be interesting. So alright guys, flying a drone in the balcony, especially in a building like this, is really risky. Just know that if you're gonna fly your drone, you're gonna lose it, especially if you're gonna fly in the water. So you get that. So if you wanna go ahead and think about flying a drone, especially in rainy days, long range, in this condition, I would say you are gonna lose it. But if you watch this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I got successful flight. And always make sure you check, you have enough GPS, make sure there's no flight zone, make sure there's no people on the bottom of the building, just that's what I would do. I'm in a rainy day, so it's not many people down there, so I'm able to fly my Mavic Air 2, and it's not loud. It's pretty quiet. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and fly long range. Anyway, guys, I have lots of videos of the Mavic Air 2 long range, especially flying extreme wind, but I haven't really messed around with it. Maybe if you guys tune into my channel, you'll see it in the previous video or the next video that I'm gonna have. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you how I get successful flying. Note, I mean, it doesn't matter how far you're flying, you always gotta make sure you have full charge battery, okay? Especially in a condition like this. I'm actually flying in the rainy days. It's a little bit windy, but it's not extremely windy. That's I'm able to fly on the balcony. But if it's more than 20 miles an hour wind, you would not want to fly your drone because the gust is so strong, especially flying on the buildings balcony, you will crash your drone. So guys, always make sure if you're thinking about flying long range also, you want to go ahead, make sure you know the weather, understand where's the wind direction is going. Is it going towards you? Is it going against you? So that's the most important thing flying a drone. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys over here is also a tip. I still have a good reception even though I'm this far, just using a 3.0 transmission AccuSync controller. Anyway, guys, over here, the reason why I want to show you guys because this is fishing boat. Fishing boat, you don't want to get close to it. The reason why, because there's always birds around it, like seagulls or anything like that. And so what you want to do, the good thing about the Mavic Air 2 has the zoom in and zoom out. So you don't have to go so close to the boat, or you can just be far away. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just zooming in, zooming out using the feature. And I just get the shots that I need and, being far away from the fishing boat. Because you see that right there, the seagulls. I mean, there's lots of them in there, and your drone is not gonna, there's no way it's gonna avoid those birds, especially moving objects. And not only one or two, there's like dozen of them. So, and right now I'm done what I need to do. That's what you have to do. Just make sure you look at your battery, and just to be safe, you want to go ahead and make sure you have a decent, especially when you're flying long range and especially on water. So if you are flying long range on mountains or I would say trees, I would not say buildings, but you'd be safer. I mean, if your drone do crash or something like that, you can still receive it. But if in the ocean, it's gone. I mean, there's no way you can receive your drone because it's going to be under the water, and the GPS is going to be not showing you where the location is going to be. But anyway, I'm going back now where I'm at, and I would say, once you take your shot, like if you're 100%, and as soon as you take your video and then you got what you need, 45% battery, I would just return to home, especially if you go on long range and in this kind of condition. I would, to be safe. And I'm just gonna go back over here, just get close to it, just zooming in, zooming out, take advantage of the feature that
Mavic Air 2 have, you know. So you don't have to be so close to it. You know, that's like extra flight time right there when you think about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how exactly I'm gonna land this drone, especially on the balcony. Like I said, I'm flying stock, just a controller. I did not add any booster or anything like that, you know. So just letting you know here, you make sure when you come over here, I would go ahead and put in a tripod mode. The reason why is that so you can take your time while it's coming to you, and just to be safe, you know. And then once you get here, you can go what's direction that you feel comfortable receiving your drone, and that's it. And that's how I get successful flight with the Mavic Air 2 in a long range in this rainy condition.
It's wet. That's what I like about the Mavic Air.
So now you guys can go ahead and see the map, the GPS, and how I perform flying long range. Like I said, I have no problem with the live feed, video feed, even though I'm going this range. And also, guys, just showing you here exactly when I returned to home, I decided to go back home to be having a successful flight. So I take my video, my picture, do the stuff that I need to do here, zoom in, zoom out, and yep, about 60%, about 50, something like that. You know, I'm already trying to return to home already. So you're supposed to be receiving your drone, especially in your balcony. You know, you're trying to catch it with you, you know, or whatever you need to do. At least 40%, 45% to 30%. I would say your drone. You're supposed to have your drone with you around that time. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.